Well, we can now speak to the entertainment journalist, KJ Matthews, who's been following the story, and she joins me live now from Los Angeles. She was coming under quite a lot of pressure, wasn't she? She had to make this decision.
Absolutely. The pressure started last week with the Human Rights Foundation really taking to social media and reaching out to her people, basically saying, please do not play in Saudi Arabia because they have a horrible human rights record and they don't stand for the same thing that you stand for. And I think she heard them loud and clear. She decided to cancel the concert that is still scheduled for July 18th in Saudi Arabia, basically stating that she wants everyone to know that her support for women and for lesbians and gays and transgender people comes before her making millions of dollars. And she wants to let all of her fans know what she stands for. And she does not believe that perhaps Saudi Arabia's government stands for the same thing. And so she decided to pull out. It also was bad press. I mean, you have to remember that just months ago last year, I think it was back in October, that the journalist Jamal Khashoggi was brutally killed. And many reports have linked Saudi operatives to that killing. So it is not a good time right now for any artist or business to publicly align themselves with the government of Saudi Arabia.
Of course, what is happening in Saudi Arabia is much more high profile. But of course, we do hear occasionally about big performers taking very well-paid private gigs in countries that some people would think were less than desirable. Do you think they're having to become more aware of this now?
Absolutely. Remember back in January, Mariah Carey still performed in Saudi Arabia. And there have been many other people who have performed, if not in big public concerts like the music festival, certainly private parties held by brutal dictators of small countries, and they have been paid millions of dollars. Now with the advent of social media and so many people putting pressure on people aligning themselves with these type of countries, controversial countries that have brutal dictators as leaders, I think it is much more difficult for celebrities to take millions and hide without the public knowing who they are being paid by. It just isn't worth it anymore.
So what about those artists that are still on the billing for that festival in Jeddah?
Well, you know, so far it's just One Direction's Liam Payne that's still supposed to be performing there. So far, his people have not issued a statement saying that he's pulling out, but he's one of the highest profile celebrities that is still scheduled to perform there. There are no other U.S. celebrities major that are supposed to be performing there of that caliber.
OK, KJ, really good to talk to you. Thank you very much.